Even a very low dose of Ebola can infect a person. The now familiar protective suits are stark testament to that. But Ebola isn't particularly contagious in a population. Measles is nearly 9 times as infectious. So why is the virus so deadly?
The virus, when it infects an individual, begins its replication cycle. All viruses want to make more of themselves, but it has a mechanism to hide under the immune system radar. When the immune system eventually kicks in, it does so in an overreactive fashion.
Physically, Ebola is a relatively simple virus, made up of only 7 different proteins. Ebola manipulates the body's normal immune system reaction in 2 ways. First, the virus targets dendritic cells in the immune system. Normally, when a virus is detected, these send out a signal to other cells to produce antibodies. Ebola stops this. So far as the immune system knows, everything's fine. Left alone, Ebola then begins replicating rapidly, spreading into the bloodstream, infecting the whole body. But then, when cells start to break up and die, the immune system finally recognizes there's a problem and kicks in, but far too aggressively. Ordinarily, when you get sick, the body releases these proteins called cytokines that tell cells in your blood vessels to become more permeable. This is to let antibodies travel more quickly through the body to fight the disease. But once Ebola has taken hold of your body, the immune system goes too far. It launches a cytokine storm. This causes blood vessels to leak more than they should throughout the body, both internally and externally. This is the hemorrhagic fever. In effect, the body turns on itself and liquefies. Once this process has started, little can be done to moderate it. Eventually, it leads to a catastrophic drop in blood pressure and death. But some do survive, and their bodies might hold the key to a cure.
Because it seems like when you have recovered from Ebola and you don't seem to get a second attack, which suggests that you get protection from those antibodies. So the question then is, could you infuse those antibodies after a person recovers into a person that is either sick or a person hasn't been exposed?
The worst ever outbreak of the disease is giving us a new understanding of its mechanics and hope of taming it. Tom Cheshire, Sky News.